Social Studies Reviewer. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and think of what could go right. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe and click the notification bell for more updates. Let's start. 1. The abolition of the military government and the establishment of the civil government in the country was recommended by A. Sherman Commission, B. Wood-Forbes Mission, C. Taft Commission, D. Harrison Commission. Two. The Bates Treaty. Muslim resistance against the Americans during the Filipino-American War. A. Heightened, B. Neutralized, C. Sustained, D. Citizenship. Three. Which of the following legislations made treasonable the advocacy of independence during the Filipino-American War? A. Sedition Law, B. Reconcentration Law, C. Brigandage Act, D. Jones Law. Four. Which island province in the Visayas offered to cooperate with the Americans during the Filipino-American War? A. Cebu, B. Iloilo, C. Negros, D. Leyte. Five. Who is the president of the Associacion La Solidaridad? A. Jose Ma Panganiban, B. Mariano Ponce, C. Manuel Sta. Maria, D. Galiciano Apasible. Six. Where did Miguel Lopez de Legazpi establish San Miguel? A. Madrid, B. Norfolk, C. Cebu, D. Okinawa. Seven. Who are the Malay? A. Americans who founded settlements in the Philippines, B. Spaniards who founded settlements in the Philippines, C. Austronesian people inhabiting the Malay Peninsula, D. Malayco. Eight. When was Tagalog established as the national language of the Philippines? A. July 4, 1776, B. November 12, 1937, C. September 15, 1804, D. December 30, 1937. Nine. Which one of these languages is not indigenous to the Philippines? A. Tagalog, B. Ilocano, C. Waray-Waret, D. Davao. Ten. Which one of these people is not part of FASA's Eboard? A. Carlo Encarnacion, B. Chloe Gatmaitan, C. Fred Gloria, D. Don Panaguitan. (11) Who is Manny Pacquiao fighting on November 14, 2009? A. Floyd Mayweather Jr., B. Ricky Hatton, C. Miguel Cotto, D. Oscar de la Hoya. (12) In 1851, the first commercial bank in the Philippines and the Far East was established. What is the present name of this bank? A. Bank of the Philippine Islands, B. Banco de Oro, C. Allied Bank, D. Land Bank of the Philippines. 13. The first and youngest president of First Philippine Republic? A. Manuel A. Roxas. B. Manuel L. Quezon. C. Emilio Aguinaldo. D. None of the above. (14) What Treaty of Paris involved Spain seceding most of its territories to United States? A. Treaty of Paris of 1919. B. Treaty of Paris of 1963. C. Treaty of Paris of 1898. D. Treaty of Paris of 1763. (15) What pen name did Marcelo H del Pilar use in his writings? A. Rizal. B. Taga-Ilog. C. Dimlazila. D. Dimisalong. (16) Young Filipinos who were sent to U.S. as scholars of the government to pursue higher education were called A. Aficionados. B. Comisionados. C. Pensionados. D. Insulares. (17) The first American civil governor of the country was A. Henry Ide. B. Joseph Smith. C. William H. Taft. D. George Bush. (18) The pen name Tagalog was associated with A. Antonio Luna. B. Mariano Ponce. C. Jose Ma. Panganiban. D. Juan Luna. (19) All of the following are reasons behind the failure of the reform movement, except one. Which is the exception? A. Petty quarrels among reformists. B. Spain's preoccupation with her own internal problems. C. Lack of finances to support propaganda activities. D. Failure of the friars to counter attacks on the clergy. (20) The political section of the Asociacion Hispano Filipino was under the charge of A. Jose Rizal. B. Marcelo del Pilar. C. Dominador Gomez. D. Thomas Arrejola. (21) The first real battle fought by the Filipinos against the Spaniards was the Battle of A. Majayjay. B. Pagadlawin. C. Montalban. D. Pinaglabanan. (22) Rizal was not in favor of the revolution planned by the Katipunan because of the A. Unpreparedness of the Katipuneros for an armed struggle. B. Willingness to the wealthy Filipinos to support the struggle. C. Absence of a military tactician who will direct the military operations of the KKK. D. None of the above. (23) Jones' Law of 1916 became popularly known in the Philippines as A. Philippine Independence Law. B. Organic Act for the Philippines. C. Philippine Autonomy Act. D. Civil Act. (24) Taft became popular among Filipinos during his tenure of office because of his policy known as A. Filipino First. B. Liberalism and Democracy. C. Philippines for the Filipinos. D. Philippine independence. (25) Which of the following is not true of the La Solidaridad? A. It was a forum for discussion of the issues concerning the Philippines. B. It was the official organ of the reform movement. C. It featured articles about the good deeds of the friars. D. It was a vehicle for the expression of the political views of the reformers. Answer key. 1. A. 2. B. 3. A. 4. C. 5. D. 6. C. 7. C. 8. D. 9. D. 10. B. 11. C. 12. A. 13. C. 14. C. 15. A. 16. C. 17. C. 18. A. 19. D. 20. B. 21. D. 22. A. 23. C. 24. C. 25. C. Thank you and God bless.